Welcome to the Philippines. I'm John.
I'm Jen.
And this is Boy Boy. We're about to go on an adventure. Let's go! All right. Welcome back. Today, we're going to give you an update about the gardens. Okay, you remember the gardens here. We have the front mango garden over there. Then we have Baby Girl's vegetable garden over here. And again, this is our turnaround. And then again, you can see where it's going to be a planting row. And then it's going to be a walking row. So we started putting the concrete barriers up here so we can keep all the plants in. And if you notice, we're going to plant in this area, and then where she's standing is obviously a walkway, and then this area here is cut off, but there's going to be a nice planting area there. All right, so Baby Girl's garden is becoming a lot of plants. She's done very well. We've started adding some trusses here because I think these are green beans, right, babe?
No, this is a string bean.
These are string beans?
Yes, the string bean.
Okay, what are these elephant ears? Do you remember what those are the herbs?
Yeah, that's herbs.
Okay.
And this is okra.
Okay, so these each sticks here
Yes,
are okra here. Okay, so these sticks here are all okra.
And malunggay.
Malunggay is over here, and then you got lemongrass in between too for the pests because they don't like the smell of lemongrass, right?
No, that lemongrass it prevents from the centipede or like that.
Ah, okay, so it prevents the centipedes and stuff like that. So she got lemongrass throughout the whole garden over here and then all through here as well. So again, with these sticks here, these are the okra. These sticks here are the malunggay, and then we've got some more over here. What is these two sticks here, babe?
This is alogbati.
I'm sorry, what was it? Could you look at me and say that? What?
Alogbati.
Alogbati, okay.
Then this one is sweet potato, and that is a small leaves is a Chinese kangkong.
Kangkong with those long leaves there?
Yeah.
Kangkong, okay, all right, awesome. More malunggay there. Is that what that is in the back? More malunggay there.
Yeah. That is steak. That's not malunggay. That's the malunggay.
Right, that's the malunggay there, but with the string, that's the steak, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then we got another trellis here because...
That is tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes. That's why we have the trellis here now, right? Because each one of these cups here are the tomatoes, you see, and so she's growing the tomatoes, and there's more lemongrass there. So that's why she wants a trellis here as well, because from here to here, there's a tomatoes all planted up in here. Okay, so now you've got more sticks back here and more lemongrass back here.
This one is a mustard, but they are not growing.
Oh, they're never growing yet?
Because I think they like the soft soil.
Okay, so they might not be accepting in here. Well, we're gonna just let it grow for all, see what happens. More lemongrass there. Now you've got more sticks here.
It's not a squash.
Squash?
Yeah, squash, pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkins. Okay,
Yeah,
pumpkins.
Squash. Look, they're growing so fast.
Wow.
Like, I just threw the seeds, remember? I just ching, ching.
Oh, she just chink, chink. How'd that go, baby? Go say that again.
No, I just threw the seeds and look at them. They're growing so bad, right? They love it.
So they love this soil here.
Yeah,
So
they like the soil. The mustards, I mean the peachy, they like soft, wet soil. But this one, the squash, they're fine because they like dry.
So these are little baby pumpkins. Look at that, see?
No, it's not. This is the one that I fertilize it.
Oh, you're using it as a fertile, but that's what I'm saying is that's what we grow in here is the pumpkin, right?
Yeah,
Right, so that's the pumpkin that she used to fertilize. But you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little green leaf here.
Yeah.
Let's get a zoom in here. See all these green leaves? Those are the pumpkin seeds that she's grew here, what, less than 3-4 days ago, right?
Yeah, and I didn't even buy the seeds. I just bought the squash and ate the squash. Then after that, the seeds, I just threw it.
So it was actually kind of free. We only paid for one squash. We paid for one squash. And then all the seeds, because of all the seeds, we're able to plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more squash, which are going to multiply again. And so that's
free.
a really good thing here.
It's free.
And it's definitely free.
I didn't buy them because when you go in the handyman, you buy the seeds. It's 169 pesos. This one is free. I just scatter it and I eat the squash, the vegetable.
Right, so one squash actually gave you more than 9 different plants. So it's a 9-to-1 ratio here, folks, that she's actually going to get. For every one squash we grow, we can grow 9. So think about what that says. That gave us 9. So 9, which gives us 9, our next section can be filled with 81, because 9 times each of them, 9, will give us 81 plants now. We could grow as much squash as we want from that one squash now.
Yeah, because in one squash, lots of seeds. You just
So we got basically 9 plants from one squash. So now you've got 9 plants. And if you're going to get 9 plants per squash, that's going to be 81. And what the heck is going on with that dog over there?
A lot of seeds. It's like 300 seeds in one palm.
Yep,
They grow so fast. I didn't even water them.
You did. It's just a natural for this area.
And it's been like 10 days. There's no rain, and we just dump it and it grows.
How many days ago did you plant it?
No, that was like 3 days ago.
3 days ago, right?
Or 4 days ago.
And look, we've got.
And we didn't even water them.
We haven't even watered because the rain has been kind of dry. It's dry season right now, but each one of these has a bud growing. See, they're germinated very well and very fast, actually. So we're gonna have a lot of pumpkin in this house, boy. And oh yeah, remember we planted the onions over here. So what's gonna happen is, again, we're coming out of the garden here, and this is where the is going to be a walkway so she can access, you know, here to here, and then planting and everything like that. A walkway that she can do both sides of the garden. But after that, the transition, we've got the onions. We planted onions here, and that's pretty cool because they're growing very well as well.
It's fine.
And now in the mango garden, what I've done is I've drilled, I don't know if you can see, but we've got holes everywhere. We've got like 40 holes now. You see, we've got we go 3 feet across, 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 5 down. So it's kind of like you got 5 down from each hole this way. But then it's only 3 from each hole, from here to here to here to here to here. And we've got the whole, you can see them 3 feet across, 3 feet all the way down. But in the meantime, I've also planted 7 papaya, and they're doing really well here. This is the papaya here. And again, if you notice, they're all in a row. They're all in a row, and we're gonna show you, again, 3 feet across, papaya, 3 feet across, about another papaya, and then the bubby boy over there, 3 feet across, a papaya. And so there we go. And so yeah, they're coming out pretty well. This one's actually starting to grow some fruit, so the papaya is growing really well. Now here they use them as vegetable. When they turn green, they're kind of hard, so they use them as vegetable. But if you let them ripe even longer, they turn like this yellow orange. And what happens is that you can actually get sweet like a fruit. So it's got a two-purpose use here in the Philippines. That's why we drew so many, because she likes the vegetable part, but I like the fruit part, obviously, because I like all the sweet and all the you know, the mangoes. These are all going to be mangoes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got another 4 here. This was our test mango. That one's doing pretty good, even though it looks brown. It's actually doing really well because it's still solid and it's growing roots in the bottom of it. But again, 4, 8, 12, 16, all the way down. Again, we got more here, but yeah, it's all coming up pretty well. Our tambis and our other, so we've got 6 papaya there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our number 7 is over here in the corner. And that's doing really well with all of our pineapples here. We have the 11 pineapples here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 there. We couldn't do the 12th one because the tree was there, but that's quite all right. But we're also going to be looking at the tambis over here. If you notice that the tambis, that's going pretty well here. You can see that it's going to be a tree about as thick as that, basically, and it's going to be about 6 to 8 feet tall. So that's going pretty good. And again, like I was saying, she put lemongrass in sporadically to keep all of the centipedes and the pests away. Again, you'll have some more lemongrass over there. She's planted more lemongrass right there in between the pineapples. So yeah, she's doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good here. Again, the gardens are coming up really well, and we've got it lined out pretty properly. Again, the way we lined it out was we just took a string and we just kind of started at one end, put it down, and then we went to 3 feet across, and we did it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there, and then to get in here. So you get the drift. This are all going to be mangoes. Most of these here are going to be mangoes from this point on. All mangoes. All mangoes. All of it to be mangoes. All right. That's our goal. This is our dream, and this is our adventure. We love you. We'll talk to you then.